We got 6 games left in this season, and we're gonna enjoy this 5-game homestand before we end the season in Phoenix. So this should be easy enough. Let's roll this starting line introduction. How about that?
To our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Cousins.
And looking at his offense.
And who the hell are these players, man?
It seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Andre Robertson, also Chris Paul out there, and it's Moreland in at the 4. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis.
Yeah, another game, another possession that we lost in the jump ball.
James in at the small forward position. A lot of opinions, Doris, on who may be named the coach of the year. When you look at the criteria for you when you're voting, what do you look at?
Well, obviously, you think about who has the best record. That's the first thing you look at. And what has contributed to that best record. But it isn't only about that, right? You have to consider, number one, what's the roster challenges that head coach may have had to overcome? Did he have to deal with any mid-season trades? There are so many things that go into making up a great year as a basketball coach in the NBA. So many things.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And Paul gets it to go in.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Here's Insanity. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
Well, Kevin, they haven't won a game in 3 tries against this team. And coach said instead of playing tight, he's going to let them loosen up.
Oh, buck that shit.
Every time we play them, we get nervous. We make bad decisions. I want us to trust our initial instincts. If you like a shot, take it. We'll see if that simplification gets them a win tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Sounds like they're going to do what they can to get this offense rolling.
Yeah, they'd like to get out to a fast start, establish a little bit of rhythm and pace right up front.
Yeah, I think, Greg, if they can come out and dictate the tempo, that's to their advantage.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Insanity. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Thunder with another miss. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Again, Los Angeles.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Thunder have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Shot to stop the run. And no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
With the scheme, or is it a problem with matchups?
Robertson, the pass to Paul. Here's Nader. Hits the
Damn.
three-point bomb.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Thunder trailing by 9. Paul with the ball.
I'm not really
20 points for him
concerned
last
about
game
Andrew
against the
Robertson fucking pulling up for three.
You also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Like, he doesn't even know how to shoot free throws, man.
Good D by James.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Kuzma's got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Good foul. This bitch doesn't know how to shoot free throws.
Andre Robertson
Told you.
missing so much time due to injury. Think back in his career, he's been a pivotal piece for the Thunder for so long. His absence was clearly felt.
And with Robertson, you're missing his versatility on the defensive end.
It's no secret that he is out there due to his incredible defense. This guy can guard forwards, he can guard guards, and his reach is so important to this defensive scheme.
Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Nader. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Insanity. Good.
Oh shit, it's team take overtime, boys.
And it's 8 points for Insanity.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Robertson. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Paul. Over Rondo. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Davis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Paul outside. Back to Robertson. Paul against Rondo. Bounce pass from Paul. And Noel kicks to Paul. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
The pass to Davis. On the wing, Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Insanity, defended by Robertson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. But I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverly, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions? If he were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you. Here's Nader.
Fucking Nader.
The basket by Kyle Kuzma. Pass to Bazemore.
Bazemore, huh? Oh, this is probably part of the Steven Adams trade that they had.
Passes to Moreland. Shoots over Kuzma. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Moreland's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 16. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Rajon Rondo. And the Thunder making a switch here. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Kuzma.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
So it's the Lakers now, after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Kuzma's got 12.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Bazemore. Dishes it to Schroeder. Back to Bazemore. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two.
Well, they got 2 fouls already.
We're seeing some great shooters with length. Tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now. But when you look in your crystal ball, George, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters. Men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding
Next
forces
dead
out
ball,
of
I'm
the post,
definitely going to
now
be subbed.
stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
Thunder trailing by 20. And there's the pass to Muscala. Stripped away. Insanity, the pass to Howard. Shooting
Man,
foul
that's my assist,
as
bro.
the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know
5% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
What's up?
Free throw good, James.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Paul out there with Robertson. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Nader in at the 3 slot. Moreland passes to Paul. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Rondo.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, insanity in their last outing against the Kings was all business. He finished with 70 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box
Damn.
score. A very
That's
solid
tough.
performance. And Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
And Greg, let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Nader kicks to Muscala. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 6 on the shot clock. Moreland passes to Muscala. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The shot by Nader, no good.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Patton's checked in. Paul against Rondo. Moreland. Rebounded by the Lakers. Insanity's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Davis, the pass to Insanity. Does not score for only the 2nd time in 7 shots this game.
Damn, that was fucked up.
Paul kicks to Nader.
Fuck Nader.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Insanity's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's tipped. And that one's good. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Nader. James covering. Pass to Robertson.
He ain't shooting that.
Inside. Nader's shot's good. Nader's got 7
Why the
points in the
fuck
game.
LeBron picks him up
And
though?
those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Insanity and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. 2nd free throw, no good. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Nader the pass to Paul. Here's Moreland, guarded by Kuzma. Moreland kicks to Paul. Launches it. It's rebounded by Insanity. Insanity's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Paul against Rondo. And here is Paul. He has 7. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
Offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, 9 times
Man,
out of
jump
10,
way too
that's
early in that
going
one.
I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Nader kicks to Paul. Uncovered. Again, the Thunder score.
He's like a magician out there. Paul shows you only what he wants you to see. Then he hits you with the reveal.
No good from Insanity.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The shot by Nader, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Paul with the steal. Lets a floater go. The shot by Nader, no
Man,
good.
triple-double already.
The Lakers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And the dunk by James.
Now, LeBron James will inflict pain at the rim when he gets free like that.
Looking at the last game for the Oklahoma City Thunder, it was a loss to the Clippers. Paul against Rondo. Nader, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well,
Fuck
known
you,
for being a
bitch.
terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Insanity, defended by Robertson. Kuzma passes to Davis. The shot's good from Insanity. Insanity's got 17.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And the dunk by Robertson.
The athleticism from Andre Robertson. My goodness, power at the cup.
Here's Insanity. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Nader. The rebound by the Lakers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
The shot by Paul, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. To the middle, here's Insanity. Good, and the assist goes to James. 19 points for Insanity.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Insanity. No one near James as he lets it go. Misses, and he wants that one back.
You just want to be Steph Curry or what?
That just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And trying to get it to go, even with the contact, but no good, and he'll try to pick up 2 at the free throw line coming up. That free throw good from Insanity. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Murray's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Schroeder outside. No good on the 3. And Los Angeles guys shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Bradley's checked in for him.
Shoot 2. At the line for your Lakers, Dwight Howard.
And he can't get the first one.
Man, 81st half points, huh?
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, look at this crowd. Oh, that almost went in.
Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Insanity has really been making it happen, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Rajon Rondo is out there with Insanity, and it's LeBron in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
Good on both. Dora, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college,
who gives a fuck about Robertson,
to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And Los Angeles guys shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Insanity. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Robertson the pass to Nader. Paul outside. over Davis. Davis with some nice D.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Now, here's Robertson, guarded closely. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Yeah, jump ball that ass, bro.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Moreland passes to Nader. Paul outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Now, here's Robertson. Defense is right there. Paul outside. The Thunder with another miss.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into.
He's not
tonight.
taking smart shots. Dumb shots.
16 points for Anthony Davis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. To the inside. And slam dunk by Noel.
Oh, Kev, love the connection Noel has built with his teammates. Smart at knowing when to time that alley-oop.
On the wing, James. He's covered by Noel. Basket counts. LeBron's got 15 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue
This game's
to
over,
score,
dog.
continue to build your lead.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And a chance to take a look at some numbers.
Oh my
for him.
gosh, I'm almost
Hey,
averaging
guys, how about the
70.
surge of
70
offense
games.
he's experiencing right now. These last 5
He's not
games,
making
he's
any of
been
this
a
shit.
machine at the offensive end. A different score
Good
than
foul,
he had
Anthony
been
Davis.
earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Well, an elite perimeter defender, Andre Robertson uses that impressive length to bother players. What a solid role player this guy has become.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Paul. The Thunder with another miss.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
And it's McGee penetrating.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's Nader. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Robertson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range.
Bitch.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Shot clock violation. LA ball.
Pass to Insanity. Kuzma outside. Down low. And stolen by Noel. Robertson the pass to Paul. Kicks it to Moreland. Inside. That shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee. To the
Pop it.
inside. Kuzma
Oh, he's gonna miss that shit.
can't get it to fall.
Should have passed it to LeBron
Oklahoma
instead.
City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Robertson dishes to Moreland. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Here's Nader. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. LeBron James on the wing. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by James. And that's 20 points for Kyle Kuzma. The Thunder shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Paul kicks to Nader. Pass to Moreland.
Bitch.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take
The Thunder shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Noel finds Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Moreland passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Thunder have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And the Thunder making a change here. Patton's checked in. Schroeder looking around. He kicks it to Bazemore. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Bazemore. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question. He got
Pretty quiet game for our point.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's all right though.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. 34 seconds left to play here in the third. Rondo against Schroeder. And it's off the back rim, no good. Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement.
Oh, damn, I hit the 3.
Third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Donovan.
We should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in and focused right now.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy, failing to get back on defense. A major sin in the game of basketball, especially from his standpoint.
Yeah, and anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear about it from your coach. And you should if he's worth anything.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Oklahoma City.
No, we're up by 60.
To start the fourth quarter. We've got Pat Ferguson out there with Diallo. And it's Moreland in at the 4 slot. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Bradley. Here's Burton. It's good from long range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now off the inbound. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. There's the pass to Ferguson. Here's Burton, guarded by Bradley. A 3-pointer, no good.
Oh shit, he almost lost it.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Remains Los Angeles ball.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Insanity, the pass to Bradley. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. It's 2-on-1. Here's Diallo. And the shot is long.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Ferguson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Burton. From the high post, he drills it. Burton's got 5 points now this quarter. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Dudley finds Rondo. Over to the wing. Insanity the pass to Davis. To the middle. And it's Davis.
Two-man game.
Well, what he lacks
Works in
size for a
perfection.
typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Passes it to Pat. Diallo with
Man,
it.
shall we start scoring?
Here's Burton. Oklahoma City moving it around. Diallo inside. He's covered by Rondo. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time from Insanity.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Loads it up for Davis. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Diallo. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to Burton. Tries a three. Rebound by Insanity. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Here's Burton with the fadeaway. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The shot's good from Insanity.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Bradley on the double team. Ferguson, the pass to Moreland. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Bradley. That one's not going to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And that one falls for Davis. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dudley. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Muscala's checked in. Inside, Burton. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Down low, here's McGee.
Damn, McGee, finish that shit.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And the pass to Ferguson. Now Diallo. Pass to Muscala. Here's Pat. Passes it to Diallo. Shot clock at 6. From downtown. The rebound by Insanity.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship ring. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Here's Diallo, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in
Man,
this
I got the
period.
accidental rebound.
Pass to Caruso.
I think my career high is
Passing it
24.
by Los Angeles to the paint. Here's Insanity.
Oh man, no
Two
foul.
offensive rebounds. They just
What
can't
the
get
fuck?
the lid off. Here's Diallo. Caruso grabs the miss.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Burton. Tries from 10. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. The shot's good from Insanity.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Still down
Plays it
though.
up and banks it in. Insanity's got 17 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
They're down by $72.
Now
Oh,
here's Diallo. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. So he gets them both. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the inside, Patton, and that one is stuffed right through.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
The pass to Burton. Three-pointer on the way.
I want my rebounds. Who gives a fuck?
Here's Insanity, and he banks in the layup. Insanity's got 42 in the game.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Patton, the pass to Diallo. Here's Burton.
Yeah, I will go. Give me 1 sec.
Back to Diallo. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Insanity. Inside. Dudley, no luck. Oklahoma City shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Ferguson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kicks it to Green. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Insanity. The rebound by Patton. Patton's got 6
Man, we're up by
rebounds
70.
in the game.
Let's fucking deal with this shit.
Burton, the pass to Diallo.
So-
Over Green. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Insanity.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The dish now to Dudley. Teardrop shot. Grabs the rebound again.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Here's Burton. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution.
We won by 74. Man, look at this stat. 44, 26, and 22. I gave up scoring another 70 points, but you know.
Strong disagree. And look, this is a commercial enterprise. It's not some pickup.
This is our 75th win? Crazy.
Enterprise has ads. There are ads during the TV shows. There are ads before the movies. There are ads on web pages and bus stops and elevator televisions. It's
Give me the game ball, too. Alright, we continue the homestand and we're gonna play the Chicago Bulls next. So tune into that one, guys. Thanks.